So we'll see how bad my we'll see if I'm punished for my sins next week on the show, because I'll sample it then. As for favorites, I'm not sure I can put my finger on anything because I want to taste it all. I'm not typically a fan of dry, but then again, I think it was Golden Coast has managed to disabuse me of that notion. They have managed to make dry that I really like.
I gotta send you some Cellermans.
And one of my favorite go-to is actually doing a Joe's Ancient Orange, only using blackberry instead of orange. Ooh. But using the spices and a little bit of oak, and that comes out really nice if I don't leave it in primary for like a year, like I've done with 2, like I did with the last batch. So it's kind of smelling a little bit sharp, but I'll put that on the list of things to try too, because I got to get that bottled. But I've been really backlogged lately, partially because I haven't been able to print anything, so I can't do labels, and I know from my own, if I do any kind of bottling without labels, I will regret it, because I will forget what the heck it was, and it will never ever get labeled. So it's just gonna stay in the carboy until I can label it all. But I like the traditionals, sort of a semi to off sweet, and because I like the idea of highlighting the honey, like the first time I tried Orange Blossom Bomb was the one that Manny sent me in a little 4-ounce bottle, and that was so friggin' fantastic. I'm totally hooked on that, except I can't get it up here because, I can get it in like 1 pound jars, and that's about it, so I won't be making big batches of Orange Blossom anything. And I'm a little bit limited in the honeys that I can get here if I don't want to pay, an arm and 3 legs for it. I'm pretty much limited to like Clover and Goldenrod.
I wonder if Customs will let me bring a 5-gallon pail of Orange Blossom honey across the border.
Probably, but you'll probably have to pay duty on it.
Well, that's fine. I mean, duty isn't going to be as much as shipping.
Yeah.
So there is that. I'll have to check and see what my honey cred is at B Folks, because there's been a lot of orders going through on my affiliate thing lately. So I'll call Lori and see.
Cool.
Yeah, because I'm coming up north this summer, so who knows? It could happen.
And I'll have a passport soon, so
yes!
Who knows what can happen.
Yeah, oh my god.
Okay, I didn't actually get it done today like I was supposed to. But
I haven't got that firm in my head. Are you actually coming to the Cup?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay!
She's going to be my roomie.
Yeah, I've been looking at plane tickets and everything and trying to figure out exactly how I'm getting this done. But I finally got my printer hooked up after a day of kicking everything, trying to make it all work. So I printed off the forms. I'll fill that out, and I think I have to run off and get somebody to sign some stuff for the thing, and then I got to get the passport photos. But I've got all the rest of the documentation, so I should be good for that. So I'm hoping to get that done by the end of the week. And paperwork, being adult, not very good at it.
This adulting thing, it kind of sucks, I know.
Yeah, I try not to do too much of it in any given day.
Well, we got the hotel, I got a car rented, so, we are on track to go and raise hell at the Mazer Cup. They'll never know what hit.
Can I wear my bad example cap?
Yeah, totally, you should wear your bad example cap. I would. I'm not bringing a cap because I am getting a Drink Mead cap from somebody who said, I'll bring you a hat. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. So, not complaining. But, but yeah, we're going to have a good time. Gary, are you coming to the Mazer Cup this year?
Unfortunately not going to be able to make it this year, but I'm definitely going to make it up next year.
Totally. Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If nothing else, it's an opportunity to drink everybody else's mead.
Absolutely.
As much of it as you think you can handle anyway. Which for me isn't nearly as much as I'd like to be able to handle, but,
Yeah.
Well, I thought, Gary, I heard you say earlier that gotta work tomorrow and you're fading fast. We can, if you like, we can let you retire so that you can get some sleep, dude.
I do apologize. I do work in the morning, so I have to be up at 6.
Oh, God, yeah, then please do go. I totally get it. I've got to get up at about 7:30 myself, so which is
I do
not
appreciate
6.
you having me on, though.
Oh no, thank you. We appreciate it, and keep me in the
thank you
loop.
very much.
Keep me in the loop on how things are going. We'll get you back after you guys, when you guys are ready to open. All right.
Absolutely, I appreciate it.
All right. Cool.
Yep. Thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody.
All right. Take care, Gary.
Good night, Gary.
Good night, mate.
Yeah, good night. All right. Good night.
The dogs know what the word "good night" means. They're all like starting to jump up and down.
Mm-hmm. Guess we better get onto a commercial then, huh?
Yeah, I think we probably had better. Let's go ahead and do the AMMA conference.
Want me to do that?
Sure, if you would, please.
The American Mead Makers Association is holding the first annual AMMA Mead Conference and Mead Up, March 8th at the Omni Interlochen in Broomfield, Colorado, just before the Mazer Cup. We have several guest speakers, including Ken Schramm, Matt Trahan, Jeff Herbert, and Sergio Matella, just to name some. Go to http://2017-AMMA-Mead-Conference and get your tickets now. They're going fast. The link is also on the menu at GotMead.com.
And it's also on the it's also linked from the show page for this episode as well. So
Perfect.
Yeah. So if y'all are thinking about if you're planning on going to the Mazer Cup, and also if you're a meadery in planning or a new meadery or even an established meadery, we've got some really good stuff going on. We've got how to barrel age your mead, and we may even have a coopering demonstration, so you can build a barrel like on the stage. Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh, awesome.
I know, right?
Sign me up for that.
I know, I'm totally excited. Well, the fun thing is it's 1 fee and you get the whole day. And we've got how to market your mead. We've got another talk about how to build your meadery out physically. So how to get your building on the cheap, how to expand on the cheap, how to maximize your resources so that you can get more done with less. Because that's, tight money is a big thing with a lot of starting up meaderies. And we got Amina Harris from UC Davis. She's director of the UC Davis Honey and Pollination Institute at the Robert Mondavi School of Wine and Enology. I think I got all that right. She's going to be our keynote. And she's going to be talking about where do we go from here, what's next. And they're the ones, UC Davis, for those of you out there who are going, why are you talking about her, have been holding how to make awesome mead classes. They've been holding how to start a meadery classes. They've been doing a lot of really great stuff in the industry. And they've got some of the top fermentation specialists like anywhere at UC Davis. So this is not, your daddy's wine making school. So we've got a really good lineup for the thing. And then in the evening, we've got the Mead Up, which is a 2-hour mead and happytizers event. It's basically, I guess you'd call it a networking event. It's a party. And they'll be serving free mead to attendees. And so you'll get to drink mead and hobnob with other mead makers. And it'll be a fun time. So just go to the page. There is a whole bunch. We're going to wind it up a little early tonight because Gary had to go and Hamish is whipped. He's been working too hard and not sleeping enough. And so we're going to go ahead and wind it up a little early tonight. But don't worry, we'll be back to going overtime next week, I'm sure. I think if we were to like shave off all the extra minutes we've done in other shows and take them off of this
we were already overtime.
We wouldn't have had a show.
I think we'd need
be
2 or
like,
3 shows.
Hi, welcome to GotMead Live. Gotta go. Okay, so meaderies, if you want me to put your events on GotMead Live, please email me at gotmeadlive@gotmead.com, and I will be happy to do so. Meanwhile, the ones that I have come up with, Starlight Mead, which is one of my local meaderies, no, I'm not prejudiced, well, okay, maybe a little, has multiple upcoming events at starlightmead.com. That's Starlight with 2 R's, mead.com. Black Snake Mead at blacksnakemead.com. They've got stuff going on all the time. Golden Coast is constantly doing events and farmers markets and staging all sorts of activities. They're very outdoorsy meadery, so you see them out doing a lot of outdoorsy sorts of things. Great Society Cider and Mead. Did I say Black Snake? Yeah, okay, sorry. Golden Coast is goldencoastmead.com, sorry. Great Society Cider and Mead at greatsocietycider.com. Also, multiple events coming up. They've got music and things like that. Mace Meadworks has live music every Saturday night. macemeadworks.com. brothersdrakemead.com. Ongoing concert events. Orrin Moore Artisan Mead at orrinmoremead.com. Also, ongoing concert events. So lots of meaderies have interesting stuff happening. Upcoming guests, we have, I'm in negotiations with a secret person for something in the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. I will announce it shortly, as soon as I finish figuring out whether or not he can come next weekend or the week after, or next week or the week after. But we've got some neat stuff coming up. And again, as AJ and I said at the beginning, we are formulating our plot to take over the world. I mean, talk about the meat industry. Sorry, it slipped up there, AJ. I didn't mean to.
You said the quiet part out loud again, Vicky. Bad.
Damn it.
Bad.
God, I got to remember that. Okay, so as soon as we get the pantyhose on the elephant, we're going to go ahead and do some... and anybody who doesn't get that reference didn't watch enough TV in the 90s.
Yeah, that'd be me.
I think so, Brian.
Well, or in this country either. Anyway, we're planning on doing things like panels. We want to do a month in Australia, which Hamish and his friends are going to help us put that one together. We're going to... It's
going to be awesome.
It's going to be totally awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. You will need to bring a translator. And we've just got a lot of things that we're working on, but we want to know what you think. What do you want to hear? Who do you want to hear from? Are there subjects you want us to tackle? Let us know. GotMead Live at GotMead.com. So that being the case, we're going to let y'all get back to whatever it was you were doing before you stopped doing it to come listen to us. And we will see you same bat time, same bat channel next week, Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And say goodnight, AJ.
Good night, AJ.
Say goodnight, Hamish.
Good night, Hamish.
And say goodnight, Vicky.
Good night, Vicky. See y'all next week. And in the meantime, drink mead, drink different.